Okay, I truly have to get another tripod. Because me and this tripod ain't working out, girl. Oh, he in a wheelchair. Oh, poor baby. Little doggy in a wheelchair. I hate to see little dogs in a wheelchair, but at least he's mobile. He's so cute. I wonder what happened to his back legs. He moving though. He in that wheelchair. He rolling. It's a little poodle. I wish I could show him to y'all, but I don't want to invade this woman's privacy by showing her. I didn't even look at this bench to see if this bench had bugs or anything, child. I just plopped my little self down right here because I saw some other people sitting over here and they left. So I just plopped myself down. I didn't even check for bugs or nothing. Um, yeah, are his back legs look paralyzed. Poor baby. But he gone. He is. I don't know if y'all can see him. Can y'all see him? He in that wheelchair. He is moving. So I'm at the park, chilling at the park, meeting this tripod. Okay, now I gotta get you back. Okay, that's not where you was. No, that ain't it either. Hold on. See, that's why I didn't want to move it. Okay, back up a little bit. Okay. Um, it may be a little bit crooked, but y'all will live. So I just came to the park because I know that these nice days are probably almost over. No, what is it? October? Probably next month it'll start to get cloudy, overcast. It's probably not going to start raining until December, but these nice, really warm days with no wind will probably be over soon. But I could probably still come here as long as it's not raining and like super cold. I mean, every tree that you could think of is over here. There's a weeping willow. Um, that's one of the things that I need to learn is the names of the trees and stuff. I really do need to learn that. Like which trees are native to California. There are palm trees over here. Um, it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. What the name of the tree is. Eucalyptus. Eucalyptus. I know that for sure because I know what they look like. So, willow trees, oak trees for sure because this is California. Palm trees for sure because this is California. Eucalyptus. There's eucalyptus trees all over California, and I don't know what some of these other ones are, but I need to find out because I do want to get. I say this every year too, and I never really do the research that I should do, like the herbs and trees that are native to California. And I've been in California 57 years. I've been here all my life, and I don't know, except for the really popular trees and stuff, the trees and herbs that are really native to this area. Like everyone should know the trees and herbs that are native to your area because that is what your ancestors would have used as medicine. You know, because they didn't have money to go to the grocery store every time they got sick. They didn't have the money and they didn't have the resources. Plus, it wasn't a grocery store on every corner when our ancestors were young. They couldn't just hop in their car like we can now and go to CVS Pharmacy or Walgreens or whatever because, for one thing, the stores were it they didn't have stores like that back then. So they had to make do. They had to either go in their garden and get the herbs and stuff that they need. And the majority of our ancestors probably had really nice gardens. So they could go out back because they were growing a lot of their medicines and herbs and stuff that they used to make teas and compresses if someone was hurt or injured, because especially if you had African American ancestors, we weren't allowed the health care that some of maybe your Caucasian ancestors were allowed. Like, we couldn't just go to the doctor. My mother said when she was young, like, sometimes if they had problems, they would have to go to the vet because the dentist didn't treat black people. They would have to go to a vet, a licensed veterinarian, to get a tooth pulled or something if somebody else couldn't do it. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being sick now and having to go to a veterinarian because none of the white doctors in your area treated black people? I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine what our ancestors have had to endure, and they're still out here happy people. And the slightest thing happened to these teenagers nowadays, and they're like, oh my God, the trauma. My mom made me clean up my bedroom. I'm so traumatized. Like, TikTok makes me sick, literally violently ill. Watching these teenagers on TikTok tell people, you can't tell your kids to clean up their room. You're violating their rights to go into their bedroom. Like, don't nobody want to live in a house with a nasty ass teenager? Like, this one man put on TikTok, his kids went to school, and ooh, that little dog booking. Um, while his kids, now he showed the room before um he cleaned it out. And while his kids were in school, he went in and tore that room apart. Like, he even pulled the carpet up off the floor and everything because the room was a mess. Now, for one thing, when a room gets that bad, I blame the parents, because you don't let them turn their room into a disaster before you say something. You say something before it becomes a disaster. Like, he pulled out the water bottles alone that was, I guess, tucked up under the kids' bed and all that stuff. It had to have been at least 50 or 60 water bottles. And we're not even talking about the dirty clothes that were piled up. And these were maybe a preteen, and because the youngest looked about 10 or 11, and the boy looked about 12, 13. So we talking about a preteen and a teenager. Like, the other boy could have been younger. He could have been like 9. Why do you even let it get that bad? Like, every Saturday you should be up cleaning your room. Every Saturday, get up, clean your room, and then you can get on the game and do whatever. And if the kids don't want to do it, then you take the game out of their room. You go in, you unplug it. You don't have to destroy it. You unplug it. If you have to, lock it up in the trunk of your car until they clean their room up. There go a bug right there. As long as he stay on that side of the table, Lord Jesus, he not. Don't come over here, because spider or whatever you are, please stay on that side of the table, because I will kill you. I'm not for all insect rights and stuff. If you come over here, I'm going to kill you. Um, every Saturday, you should get up and tell your kids to clean their room. You don't wait till it becomes a disaster. You got to go because I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Let me make. I think this is a mosquito. Can you go someplace else, please? Go. Okay, that thing was making me nervous. I made him leave, child. Get into a habit of teaching your kids how to clean. Like they're not going to know how to clean if you don't teach them. But my point is, like I was reading the comments, and kids was in the comments saying stuff like, "You can't go in and clean their room. You're violating their privacy, and your kids should report you to CPS because you can't force them to clean their room if you." Don't nobody want to live in no filthy house. You don't have those type of rights. You don't have the right to be filthy. Now you do have the right to your privacy. Like I'm not going to come in your room. I'm not going to come in the bathroom when you sitting on the toilet, or come in the room when you're changing your clothes or something like that. But you don't have the right to sit in my house and be nasty. You don't have those type of rights. And kids are, oh my God, my mom stresses me out. This world is so stressful. Okay, what's stressing you out, sweetheart? She wants me to wash the dishes and keep my room clean. Like, girl, you would have literally died in the 80s. Because my mama Saturday morning, she would you watch now she would let me watch the cartoons. But after the cartoons went off, turn that TV off, clean up your room, clean if she wanted me to clean the bathroom, I had to clean the bathroom, get the clothes, my clothes and stuff together because she washed. And then after she was doing that, after she checked the bathroom to make sure it was clean, because my mama did not play that shit, cleaning the bathroom, you had to clean every inch of the bathroom, behind the toilet and everything, because she was going to check. She was going to check it. After you get finished doing your chores, she was going to check. She was going to come and look at your room. My room, she was going to open the closet doors to make sure I didn't just throw all the shit up in the closet. No, that's not how you clean. Your closet doors, it shouldn't be nothing. When you open your closet door, it shouldn't be nothing on your floor but your shoes and maybe some boxes or something that you were storing in your closet neatly. Your clothes don't belong on your closet floor with the door closed. That's not clean. Everything had to be hung up. The top shelf of the closet had to be decent. Not everything just thrown up there. Yeah, my mother came in the room and checked. Oh, okay, it looked nice. Or do something with that bed. That bed looking a little shabby, and then I would have to straighten that up. She would go in the bathroom and make sure I mopped, cleaned the toilet, cleaned behind the toilet, cleaned the window seal, wiped down, wiped down the shower, the bathtub, all of that stuff. Y'all would have, some of these kids nowadays would have died in the 80s because our parents didn't play that. My mother kept a neat house. So all of that just shit all over your bedroom floor, no. Hell no. Like my kids even got a pass. They didn't keep their rooms as clean as I really wanted them to, but they knew after a while my mama about to come in here and go the hell off. Let me clean this room. But nowadays these kids are like, oh my God, we have to clean. It's bad enough that we have to go to school and stay there all day. I have to get up super early in the morning. And then, like, when we come home, we're not just allowed to just rest and leave water bottles all over the house. We have to clean up. Like, girl, if you don't shut the hell up and help your mama. So, I don't know. Like, TikTok is a interesting place. Like, it really You really get a chance to see the mindset of a lot of people, a lot of young people. You really see where they are. Like, they are truly lazy. This whole, oh, I don't want to, I don't want to work all day and, work for somebody else's company. I want to do my own thing. No, a lot of them are just lazy. They don't want to work, period. They want YouTube to, they want to go viral and make a lot of money. They don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing but just lay around the house and play video games. They don't want to go to college and they don't want to work. And see, we're already people are already talking about like a food shortage and all of this kind of stuff. Yeah, we're definitely going to eventually have a food shortage because no one wants to work. No one wants to drive these trucks. No one wants to work for, like Walmart and Target and these big companies driving these trucks and stuff. People don't want to go back to work at Tyson and all of these meat packing companies. And I do understand why people don't want to do it. But if people don't want to work, if we're raising a generation of kids that don't want to work, then the infrastructure is definitely going to fall apart. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at the entire infrastructure that we have collapsing because no one wants to drive the trucks to bring the food into your area. No one wants to pick the groceries. We already know that none of these kids want to be out here doing any back-breaking work like picking tomatoes and vegetables and fruit. They definitely don't want to do that because that's real work. So no one wants to do that. No one wants to drive the trucks that bring the food to your shelves. No one wants to work at Walmart to stock the shelves. Then hell yeah, we're definitely going to have a food shortage. Doesn't that make sense? That's where the food shortage comes from. There is no one working. People want to stay home and collect unemployment and not do anything because that food doesn't just magically appear on the shelves. Like Twinkies don't just magically appear in the package and then on the shelves. Now it would be nice if I could, snap my finger and a Twinkie just I don't even like Twinkies like that. But it doesn't work like that. And if no one is willing to do the shopping, um, do the not the shopping, but do the picking and packing and driving and all of that stuff, then we most definitely will have a food shortage. And in some areas, people are already seeing that stuff. Like here in California, I'm not seeing it. Every time I go to Walmart, the shelves are stocked to capacity. And not only are the shelves stocked, they're always, rotating, unpacking, bringing food. None of the stores that I shop at, because I shop at Safeway and Lucky's, uh, Walmart. I don't grocery shop at Walmart, but I do go to Walmart. I do like Walmart, and for the people that don't like Walmart, that's on you. But I don't buy like produce and stuff from Walmart normally. And I don't buy produce from Target either. But I haven't seen a shortage of food anywhere. Now, to be honest, where we're living, we don't really have to buy like meat and we don't really have to buy food unless it's something specific that we want that's not in the house. We don't have to buy groceries. If we didn't want to, we really would not have to buy groceries. But it's just certain things that I like that are not in the house. So it's things that we buy. But since we've been there, the only meat that I buy is like rotisserie chicken, and that's really for Gizmo. And maybe ground turkey or something if I make tacos, but I'm not really buying a whole lot of meat because my in-laws they do that. But when I have been to the stores, I have not noticed any food shortage. I haven't seen any empty shelves. Like the amount of food that I normally was oh goddamn, that's a bee. The amount of food that I was seeing regularly, I'm still seeing. So, but people in different areas are saying that they have noticed that the shelves are a little barer than they were. So I can't say no, there's not a food shortage because yeah, some people are seeing some different things, and it is being reported that like places like Tyson and some of these other big meat packing places are having a hard time with their workers and stuff. They having a hard time making people come off of unemployment. Damn, these glasses dirty. Come off of unemployment and go back to work. I like to see when people pick up their dog food. Like, if your dog shit, pick that shit up. And when I see it, I'll be like, oh, okay, okay. What are those white things right here? What are those called? Those things. What are they called? Because that's what I was calling cattails. And somebody was like, them ain't cattails, girl. What are those things called? Are they foxtails? Okay, so Beautiful Magic said that her store, her grocery store is getting bad. Yeah, mine still looks good. My grocery store is still cool. I wonder if I should walk back this way to the car or go back that way. Cause I got this backpack, and I don't know if I'm gonna carry this backpack around this whole park. The geese are out, y'all. The geese out here. So I did bring my cards so we could do like the reading of the week. I saw this really sad story, and I guess the story is developing. I think it just happened like this weekend or Friday or something. Um, a teenage boy who was a twin, it looks like he may have did something to his sister. And I can't say the word, but it starts with an M. Because if I say certain words, um, I really don't understand YouTube. They don't want you to cater your content to children. But when you cater your content to adults, when you have adult themed content, your content is then demonetized. Then we may as well cater our content. You should have just let us keep catering the content to kids. If you're going to demonetize adult content for using certain words, like I'm gonna have a whole yeah. Oh, foxtails. Thank you. That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's not cattails. Maybe they foxtails. Um, we're gonna have a whole decoder word so that I can tell you it without being demonetized. But a teenage boy took out his twin sister, his twin, and the parents were in the house when it happened, but they were asleep. So I guess a 911 received a call at like 3 o'clock in the morning. He called, and they said when they got there, he was performing CPR on his sister. and she didn't make it. What could have happened for him to hurt his twin? This, these, I don't understand. It's like, but this is the Bible fulfilling itself. All of these things are in the Bible that, each generation is going to become more wicked. Each generation will become more wicked. And it is truly happening. I mean, I've never heard of anything like that when I was young. I never heard of brothers and sisters. Oh, he out here. Y'all still here? Somebody comment if y'all still here. The phone rang. What do I need to do? Put my phone on Do Not Disturb? Can y'all say yes if you still here? Because I don't want to be sitting here talking to myself. Somebody say yes if you still here. Because I don't know if y'all got clicked off when the phone rang. Y'all still here? Okay. Thank you, Rashawn. Okay, so is he training the dog? Look like a puppy. German Shepherd. Oh, yeah, he training. He training. Oh, yeah. He training. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's about to be a dog standoff. Nah, she picking up her baby. She like, you ain't gonna get on my baby. Ooh. Ooh. Is that a puppy?
Yeah, 9 months.
Oh, 9 months. What kind of dog is it?
Belgian Malinois.
Oh. Yeah, he training. Ooh, I wish I could get Gizmo to sit down on command. Because everybody in this park got a dog. A lot of people. Okay, y'all. So we're going to do 3 cards. We're going to do cards for the week to see what is going on.
Is he a good dog? Good dog?
You don't pay no attention to nobody.
So the first one is ask your spirit helpers. It still crashed, ain't it? Instagram and Facebook. Because I tried to get on Instagram before I left the house. It wasn't working. Facebook is not working either. So did it come back up finally? Okay, wait until ask your spirit helpers. And this is a really good card for me because, going through this home buyers process, I don't know why I had the attitude like, I bother my ancestors and spirit guides so much. I just kind of wanted to do this whole house buying thing on my own. Like I really haven't been bothering my ancestors or anybody to help me with this house buying process. Like I was really like, okay, I know they get sick of me. Plus, since I didn't have my ancestor table set up and stuff, I just was like, I'm not even gonna try it right now because I can't put out my offerings the way I want to. And I just felt like I shouldn't even be asking if I'm not, giving my offerings and putting up my end of the bargain. I might have to move over because the sun is starting to change. But this is telling me to go ahead and ask. And the other day, so yesterday, we went and looked at a place. So Saturday night, I kid you not, all of these songs all of these like gospel songs started to come up in my spirit, and I just got so overwhelmed by the Holy Spirit. So overwhelmed. Like I just felt such a peace in my spirit because this home buying process has really stressed me out. Like people, like you will never know that type of stress until you go through it. Looking for a house, bidding on a house, being outbid on a house, getting to an open house and there's 1,000 people there, or going to see a house and there's already 1,000 cards from the realtor at the house, knowing that all those people have already saw the house before you, is frustrating. Having your realtor call and say, oh, well, you got outbid by $5,000, you got outbid by $10,000, that kind of stuff breaks your spirit. And like, I've never been through that before. Like, this is the first time that I've purchased a house. And even my husband, even though this is not his first time purchasing a house, the first time he purchased a house, the market was so different than it is now. And when he purchased the first time, he was active military. He was in the reserves, but he was still active military. And it was just so much easier for him, then to purchase a house. He was like, they found the house, they liked the house, and he said they found a realtor, and within a couple of months they was in the house. And it just has not been like that. And I know that the market is so weird right now. Everyone has the same complaint, that we have. Everybody, people are being outbid, but it's painful. Like, it hurts to really want a certain place, to go in and a place has everything that you want, and then your realtor, after you look at it and put a bid in, your realtor calls you and no, you didn't get that one either. Like, after the second or third time of putting in for a house and not getting it and wanting it so bad, and being able to envision ourselves in the house and stuff, and not getting a house, like, I really wanted to give up. Like, I'm sick of that shit. Really, like, this last house that we really, really wanted, like, I literally cried when a realtor, I mean, I didn't show my husband, like, because I don't want him to know that I'm like really up, and he don't watch all my videos, so I can talk to y'all. But I cried because I'm like, we we got so close, we were so close to that one, but still, albeit nonetheless, close is no prize. So I say all that to say, Saturday, the spirit came to me and was like, put that on us. Don't carry that pain. There's no reason for you to carry that. Let us, ask us, girl, what's wrong with you? You always out here telling other people to, let me see if I can scooch over because this sun is already starting to get me. Okay. Spirit was like, ask us. Because you have to ask. They're not just going to take over without you asking. You have free will in everything. Spirit does not take your free will. If you out here thinking that you can do it all by yourself, they're like, all right, man, let her do it. She thinks she a boss. She thinks she can do it by herself. Let her do it. But when you ask them, then they will take that for you and help you in any way that they can. Hi. So Saturday night, I was up until after 3 o'clock in the morning. just praying, just praying out to spirit. Help us. I realized I can't do it by myself. Help me. Okay? This whole situation has become too stressful for me. Help me. I'm not sleeping. I'm upset. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. Help me. And so when we went and saw the place yesterday, it was packed. It was so many people there. But I didn't feel that overwhelming feeling of doom like I had felt. I felt like if it's for me, if it's for us, we'll get it. If it's not, we just have to keep going until we find the one that is. So ask your spirit guides to help you. Ask them to remove any burdens that you're carrying because it's so unnecessary for us to carry these burdens. This is not how God intended for us to live. God didn't intend for us to live in unhappiness because it's too many spirit guides, it's too many deities, it's Jesus. Everybody is out here to help us remove all of those unnecessary weight that we carry. That's what they're for. That's what they were designed for. That's why God made them in the first place, was to help us. To, of course, God is the head. He put the angels and the deities and the spirit guides below him. Like God is busy out here keeping this world on its axis. You know, keeping the sun and the moon away from each other so they don't clash, and keeping the world rotating the way it's supposed to rotate so we don't all fall off. So he put the spirit guides and the Risha and the Loa and the angels out here to help us while he's doing the major things. That's like how companies are run. The CEO is out here really running the major part of the company. And then he has the managers and supervisors and everybody else to handle like the employees and all of the other stuff that's extremely important. But if the CEO at the top is not handling the real stuff, everybody gonna lose their job. And that's how this whole system with God is. If God is not able to take care of the most important things, which is really keeping this world the way it's supposed to, because if he slip up and let one of these asteroids or let the sun and the moon clash with each other, we're all going to die. We all gonna die. That's gonna be the whole end of the world. So God is busy. So he has given the Orisha and the angels and the spirit guides control over us. Go out there and take care of them while I take care of the major things. Now, I'm still watching y'all. I see you because I see everything. I see everything that's going on. Best believe that. I see it. But call them to help you with certain things. Like stuff like that. Yes, I can carry that burden for you. You go on and live your life and be happy and be able to go to the park and enjoy things knowing that, okay, we're going to go and take care. You going to get the house, girl. Stop worrying. You out here, you done gained weight. I have gained weight since this whole house buying process. I've been snacking, and I'm normally not a snacker. I've been snacking and drinking soda and just, doing stuff that I normally don't do. And I haven't been moving around as much. That's why lately I've been coming to the park, to get out and get some fresh air and, move around and get some real vitamin D. Let the sun hit me, not hit me too much because, me and the sun, we don't really get along like that. Um, but yeah, just get out and get some fresh air and get around people because, when my husband is gone all day, I don't have access to the car. Now, I could drop him off at work and keep the car if I wanted to, but I ain't trying to do all that. But yeah, this is a perfect card. Ask your spirit helpers, whatever is going on in your life, you know, this is the beginning of the week. Monday sets the tone for the week. So start off on a positive. Don't start off the week wishing for Friday either. Enjoy the week. Enjoy every day. Like this whole hump day. I hate Mondays. Get out of that mindset. Enjoy every day. Every day is, every day is the weekend. Every day is just like Saturday and Sunday. You just have to do a little bit more work. But when you come home from work, you still should enjoy yourself. Don't look at Monday through Friday as the days that you hate. You're living for Friday. I'm living for the weekend. No, live every day. Every day you should live for it. Every day you should, when I get off work, oh, I can't wait to, if it's nothing but a facial, I can't wait to get home and do my little facial and, take my little spa bath or, whatever, maybe sit out on the back porch for an hour and drink some iced tea. Like yesterday, last night, that video that me and my husband posted, we just sat outside and watched the sunset for like 30 minutes. We just sat outside, watched the sunset for 30 minutes, and just laughed and talked with each other. And after that, we went in the house and we watched a movie. And that was it. It wasn't nothing special. We didn't do anything other than driving down to Sacramento yesterday. Oh, that man over there doing some serious exercise. Squirrel. Um, that was it. And it was just so nice, just me and him out, looking at the sun. And the sunset was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and someone asked me, why do you want to move from that beautiful area? We're still going to be in California. That beautiful sunset is all over California. We're not leaving California. We're just leaving this part of the Bay Area. For one thing, that's not our house. That's my in-laws' house. And we want our own house. We want our own space. So that's why we're leaving. Yes, that house is beautiful, but it ain't ours. So we want our own place, and it's not going to be a bayfront property like the house we're in now, because Sacramento is not on the bay like where we live now. Where we live now is on the Bay Area on the bay. Um, so yeah, it's going to be different. Sacramento is more inland. They have a river out there, but it's not like the Bay Area. So that's one of the reasons why we're leaving. So I'm gonna pull two more. Look like the geese have finished their swimming, and they are look like they're coming towards the grass so they can eat whatever it is on this grass that they like to eat. I guess they're eating the grass. Are they eating the grass or the bugs? I don't know. Whatever it is, they doing it. They about to do it. It's not personal. You know what's a lot of people take anything that happens to them personal. And I'm going to use myself as an example. You know, when we didn't get the house that we wanted, I took it personal. Why is this happening to me? When in reality, it's happening to everyone. The same thing that happened to me is happening to so many people. But we take a lot of things personal, and taking things personal does not do anything but hurt us. Even when we're out and a cashier is rude to us, we can't even take that personal because we don't know what's going on in that person's life. That cashier could be behind on her rent. She's worried about how she's going to pay her rent. Maybe her child is sick and she's being forced to come to work because if she don't come to work, her bills won't be paid, or she won't be able to get her health insurance or whatever. She snapped at us. We took that personal. But you can't do that. You have to learn how to not take things personal. Even though we say, well, she shouldn't be at work if she's having all of these problems. Well, what if she can't? Her being at work is the only way that she can pay her bills. What if she's a single parent and her child is sick and she's worried and she snapped at you? It wasn't you that she was snapping at. It was what's going on in her life. Like, you have to look at people and just understand that we're all human. We're all going through things, and not take stuff personal. When someone cuts you off on the freeway, you don't know if that person just got a phone call that their house is burning down and they trying to get there fast, but they cut you off. Now you mad at them. You got road rage at them. You gonna cut off somebody else to try to chase them down. You don't know what that person is going through. Let that stuff go. Don't take stuff personal in life because you don't know what the other person is going through. If you take that attitude where if someone cuts you off, if someone flips you the bird while you're driving, laugh that off and move on. I'm not taking that personal. I'm not about to carry someone else's anger and frustration home with me and then I take that out on my family. No, I'm not. Girl, I'm going to laugh at you. You having a bad day? I feel for you. But I'm not going to carry your negative energy onto me because you're having a bad day. I'm not going to take that personal. And we have to stop doing that, especially us that considers ourselves spiritual people. And we are human. Let me put that out there too. Just because you consider yourself a spiritual person does not mean you're not human. Oh, real world issues don't affect me anymore because I'm so spiritual. I'm so above everyone else because I'm spiritual and things that happen in the real world don't touch me. No, you a lie. You're human. So those things are going to touch you. When I didn't get the house, I got sad. Okay? I'm very spiritual. I have a whole lot of wisdom, but I still have very human emotions. And when things happen to me, I'm going to get sad. I'm going to, get angry. There's this thing going around now of people telling other people that you shouldn't have any fears. If you have fears, then you're weak. Fear is a natural reaction. You can be scared. Like, damn, y'all young people be coming up with some of the craziest ideas. You can have a fear, but work through it. I still have a fear of water. I can't swim. That is a fear for me. And I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not scared. Yes, I'm very afraid of water. I always have been. That's a fear that I have never gotten over. And I don't feel like, it has stopped me in my normal life because I just don't put myself in a position where I'm going to have to swim because I know I can't. Now, there have been a few times when I said, oh, I'm going to go and take swimming lessons, and then other things came up and I didn't do it. Maybe when we move and stuff, I will be able to do it. Like, because I really don't want to do it right now. And right now, I don't even know where out here I would be able to um, take swimming lessons. But yeah, don't allow people to tell you that you can't be afraid of anything because that is a normal emotion. Fear, anger, love, those are normal emotions that every human being, if someone tells you that they don't get angry or they don't have any type of fears, just because you can jump out of an airplane with a parachute don't mean that you don't have any type of fears. You just don't fear height. But there are probably other things that you do fear. So don't let people tell you, "Oh, I don't get angry. I'm too. My vibration is so high that I never get angry." Those type of people throw up a red flag for me, because we all get angry. No matter how high your vibration is, you're still human. Your vibration is not on the level of God. Even God got angry. Even God got angry with people. He got so angry with us that he said, you know what? I'm going to wipe this whole world clean and start all over again. I'm sick of y'all. So if God can get angry, you know you can. Okay? God caused the flood and cleared this whole world except for Noah and his family. But we ain't going to go into the two by twos and all that kind of stuff. But if God can get angry in the Bible, so angry that he killed everybody, drowned them, drowned everybody in the world to start all over again because he was angry at the way we were acting. If he can get angry, you know you can. Okay? So, it's not personal. We're going to pull one more. Only thing I hate about this phone is I can't tell what time it is. And then I'm going to get out of here because I have no clue. What time is it? Who is my official timekeeper? What time is it here in California? I can't tell. I've been here an hour. So it should be somewhere around 12 o'clock. Where's my official timekeeper? Who know what time it is? Oh, 11. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. I see it. It's next to the comments. So it's 12 o'clock. We're going to do this last one, and then I'm going to get out of here. The dude didn't come back with the dog. I guess he said it was too many people out here with their little dogs. This is the last one, y'all. Ooh, claim your boundaries. Claim your boundaries. You know what? Especially as women, please claim your boundaries around the opposite sex. And men too. Claim your boundaries with the opposite sex, especially. Not only with the opposite sex, but with your coworkers, with your supervisors. You should always have your boundaries set for people. There are certain ways that I'm only going to allow you to talk to me. There are certain ways that I allow people to address me because I don't allow people that I don't know to address me as auntie or, per- personal addresses. I'm not your auntie. If I don't know you, I'm not your auntie. I save those type of things for people that, really know me. Set your boundaries with people. Tell them how you want to be addressed, what pronouns you want them to use for you, how you want them to talk to you. Let people know. Don't let people, in too close if you don't want them there. You have to set boundaries for people. You have to teach people how to treat you. Don't be a doormat for nobody. Don't let nobody walk over you. It's nice to be nice. It is. It's nice to be nice. It's nice to be thought of as a nice person, but it is truly different. Being nice and being walked over is two totally different things. Stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. Don't get into a position where you allow people to use you, manipulate you, dog you, take your money, treat you like crap, and then tell you, "Oh, I love you." No, you don't. Because if you loved me, you would not manipulate me, you would not walk over me, you would not treat me like crap. When you see red flags with people, acknowledge them red flags and move accordingly. Set boundaries with people. Don't just allow people in your life and allow them to treat you any kind of way. You're not going to talk to me any kind of way. You're not going to treat me any kind of way. You're just not going to do it. For one, I'm not going to allow you to do it. And we're going to start the relationship off with me not allowing you to do it. I put up my boundaries with people very soon in the relationship. You gonna know who I am from the gate, and you gonna treat me accordingly, or you not gonna treat me at all because I'm not gonna mess with you. That's that. If you not gonna treat me the way I want to be treated, you ain't gonna treat me at all because I'm gonna be gone. Bye. That's how I live. Hi, Demona. Did I speak to everybody? Hi, Rashawn. Hi, Malik. Hey, Sue. Hey, Phoenix. So we got our cards for the week. Let's start off the week positive, on a positive note. Um, Hopefully we will be getting some news from our realtor this week. If we get the house, that's great. If we don't, we're going to keep on going. And I'm not going to carry any hurt and pain. I'm going to feel the disappointment and I'm going to release that energy into the universe and I'm going to keep moving because this is one of those situations where I can't give up. I want this house. I want a house. So I can't give up. I have to keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. Lord, if y'all could see this baby. Baby girl got her little dress on and it must have some little gold sequins or something on it. Here come another bug. Don't you come over here. Um, Baby girl got on her little dress. Oh, they must be taking pictures or something. Because she got a whole sequin situation going on in her hair. And she got a little gold burgundy dress with gold sequins. And she is shining up this whole part. Do you hear me? She out here shining. I wish I wish y'all could see it. She is too cute. She just out here. She just out here glistening all over the park. I think her mama taking pictures. Cause that's not park attire. Like she is glammed out. That she does not have on, oh, I'm going to the park and run around. She's like, oh, I'm going to the park and stunt on all these babies. What about sequins? She is too cute. All right, y'all. We done did the little reading. I done had to kill 2 bugs. Now I'm gonna have to go give an offering to the universe because I killed them. I sure did. Y'all, big as this park is, y'all gotta come over here and mess with me. All this damn park, and you gotta come over here and crawl over here and run up on me. No, I killed them. So now I'm gonna have to give something to the universe and apologize and stuff for killing one of your creatures, but I ain't trust them. I don't trust none of these creepy crawlers. And didn't God say he gave us dominion over all of the creepy crawlers and the fowls in the air? So I took dominion over him and took his life. 2 of them. They look like they was brother and sister. Probably was. Because I killed the first one, and that one probably came to avenge his brother's or sister's death. But I killed you too. That's what you get. You should have kept your ass on the other side of the park. I can't stand bugs, and they ought to know that by now. They should know I don't like them. Yeah. Like, he just ran up on me like he wanted all the smoke. Oh, I heard you killed my brother. I want all the smoke. No, you don't. No, you. Oh, he's still over there trying. He's still moving. I didn't kill him. But he on his back. He ain't gonna get up. He on his back. I bet you he ain't gonna get up. He over there kicking and can on. I should put him out his misery, but I think I done did enough. So we finna go, cause child, this sun is. It ain't too much more. It ain't too much more space over there that I can move to. The sun and just took over this little area, but it was nice while it lasted. It was not. There are some beautiful trees out here. Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see. Look at all these trees. There are some beautiful trees out here. You can't say God didn't know what he was doing when he made all these trees and stuff. They are so beautiful. This is a cute little park. All the little geese are over there bunched up in one corner. Look like they over there having a meeting. They had lunch. So I'm gonna walk around. Okay, so my car is over there, right there. So I gotta walk back over there to the car. So I'm gonna probably sit over there at the waterfall for a little while and watch the water. And then I'm gonna get on back to the house. I might do another video later, but it probably won't be a live. It'll probably just be like a regular video. I see how this one does. If this one is not demonetized, I may not do another one, but if this one gets demonetized, then I might do just one little fun, cutesy video. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll go to the other park and I'll bring like my yoga mat and we'll chill out over there for a while. Oh yeah, you're a little late, sweetie, but that's okay. I'm gonna upload the video because the reading for the week is in here. So go back and watch this. I might try to get the timestamps of when the reading starts and put that up if I think about it when I get home. So I'll see you guys later. I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for coming and being in the live. We're only going to do like early lives only when I come to the park. Don't worry about it, sweetie. I'm going to upload it. It'll be uploaded. Um the only time I'll do these early lives is when I come to the park. But if I don't come to the park, they'll be later on in the day like they normally are. Okay? So I'll see you guys later, probably tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming with me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.